My name is Jonathan Granoff. I'm the president of the Global Security Institute. And the reason why the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty is so important is that it sets a norm that nuclear weapons represent outlawry, that there's something to be eliminated. Because the core bargain of the treaty is that states that don't have them will not go and get and possess them, and states that have them will negotiate their elimination. Now that principle is extremely important, and it's been very effective. You realize there are only 3 and possibly 4 states, if you include North Korea, outside of the treaty. Otherwise, every other country in the world is under this treaty. So the treaty is premised on a norm for all people. Now, some people think nuclear weapons are bad, except in the hands of good people. But our analysis is that nuclear weapons themselves are bad. They can't discriminate between non-combatants and combatants. They can't even discriminate between this generation and the next generation. In a way, they represent a paradox of the modern age. The paradox is, the more we perfect this weapon, the less secure we become. I believe that the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty is the 3rd most important legal instrument of the 20th century. The first important legal instrument is the United Nations Charter, which gathers, for the first time in human history, all the peoples of the world into one institutional framework to prevent the scourge of war and to deal with global crises that can't be dealt with by any one nation or community alone. The second important legal instrument, I would say, is the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which states a minimum standard of what it is to be a human citizen on the planet Earth and what rights we're all bestowed with. Now, we may disagree as to who bestowed these rights on us and where they came from, but the fact that we all agree that we have these rights is extremely important. And the third is this norm of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty.